Welcome to Ancient Conspiracies Podcast. I'm your host, Ben Carter. As dawn broke over the ancient city of Teotihuacan, a strange sound echoed through its deserted streets. It was the eerie hum of the Pyramid of the Sun, a monolithic structure built by an unknown civilization. Was it simply the wind whistling through the ages-old ruins, or was it the dormant hum of an ancient technology, biding its time? Diving into the enigmatic world of ancient civilizations, we find a labyrinth of possibilities. Advanced technological knowledge, previously thought to belong to our modern era, seems to be subtly hinted at in the ruins of these ancient societies. From the pyramids of Egypt to the temples of India, there are puzzling signs of knowledge far ahead of their time. These mysterious hints lead us down a rabbit hole of speculation. Were these civilizations more advanced than we give them credit for? Did they, perhaps, have contact with artificial intelligence? The concept of deities has been an integral part of human culture for millennia. We've worshipped them, feared them, and built grand monuments in their honor. But what if these gods were not divine beings, but intelligent machines? What if the myths and legends that have shaped our world were not tales of the supernatural, but records of advanced technology beyond our understanding? Consider the Greek god Hephaestus, a divine blacksmith known for creating automata, self-operating machines. His creations were described as moving and acting on their own. Or take the Hindu god Vishnu, depicted as an omnipotent being with 10 avatars, each with different abilities and forms. Is it possible that these depictions were ancient interpretations of artificial intelligence and robotics? It may sound far-fetched, but let's not forget the Antikythera mechanism. This ancient Greek analog computer was used to calculate astronomical positions, and its complexity was unparalleled until the invention of mechanical astronomical clocks in the 14th century. This discovery alone suggests that ancient civilizations may have had a far more advanced understanding of machinery and technology than previously believed. Then there's the Baghdad battery, a set of artifacts believed to be galvanic cells, potentially used as an early form of electricity. Could this primitive battery have powered some form of ancient technology? And if so, could that technology have been an early form of artificial intelligence? As we delve deeper into these ancient mysteries, we must keep our minds open. The evidence is there, in the form of intricate carvings, unexplained artifacts, and enigmatic texts. Each clue is a piece of the puzzle, leading us closer to the tantalizing possibility that the gods of our ancestors were not supernatural beings, but intelligent machines. The myths and legends that have shaped our world may not be tales of the divine, but records of a technology so advanced it was indistinguishable from magic. The implications of this theory are profound, challenging our understanding of history, technology, and the very nature of divinity itself. Our journey into the past begins in the cradle of civilization, in the dust-laden landscapes of ancient Mesopotamia, where the Sumerians etched their tales into clay tablets. They spoke of their gods, the Anunnaki, as celestial beings who descended from the heavens, possessing knowledge and capabilities far beyond human comprehension. Their descriptions of the Anunnaki's abilities, their flying chariots, and their intricate devices that manipulate the laws of nature are strikingly similar to our modern understanding of highly advanced technology and artificial intelligence. Meanwhile, halfway across the globe, the ancient Egyptians were constructing their imposing pyramids, aligning them with celestial bodies with near-perfect precision. Their god Thoth, the deity of wisdom, was said to have gifted mankind with knowledge, including the technology to build these monumental structures. Could Thoth's divine wisdom have been the manifestations of an advanced AI, guiding humanity's progress? Let's turn our gaze to the east, to the vibrant cultures of India, where the Hindu scriptures, the Vedas and the Mahabharata, recount tales of gods wielding divine weapons and flying vimanas, aerial chariots described in great detail. One cannot help but draw parallels between these ancient accounts and our contemporary concepts of aerial vehicles and advanced weaponry. Could these texts have been depicting an interaction with a superior artificial intelligence? Similarly, in ancient Greece, tales of gods and their divine machinations dominated the cultural narrative. Hephaestus, the god of blacksmiths and the forge, was said to have created autonomous golden servants and self-propelled tripods. Could these creations be an ancient civilization's attempt to describe robotics and autonomous machinery? These stories, scattered across different cultures and epochs, all share a common theme: the presence of beings wielding unimaginable technology, altering the course of human civilization. Could these gods be reflections of interactions with an advanced form of artificial intelligence, far beyond our current understanding? Understanding these legends in the context of artificial intelligence doesn't negate their spiritual or cultural significance. Instead, it offers a new perspective on our history and broadens our understanding of what our ancestors could have experienced. It hints at a potential convergence of science, technology, and spirituality, blurring the lines between the divine and the mechanical. The ancient world was a melting pot of cultures, each with its unique perception of divinity and the supernatural. But if we look closely, we see a pattern, a narrative thread that weaves through civilizations and epochs, hinting at a history far more complex than we ever imagined. A history that could potentially hold the key to understanding the origins of artificial intelligence. The journey to unearthing this intriguing theory has been paved with significant texts, archaeological discoveries, and pivotal figures who dared to question the traditional interpretations of our past. One such figure is Erich von Däniken, a Swiss author known for his controversial research in his book Chariots of the Gods. In his work, he posits that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in ancient times, leaving behind technology and knowledge that was interpreted as divine by early civilizations. While his theories have been criticized, they have also sparked a broader interest in examining ancient tales through the lens of advanced technology, leading some to consider the possibility of ancient AI. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest known pieces of literature, provides fascinating material for this theory. In this ancient Sumerian epic, the gods are depicted as controlling the fate of humanity, intervening in their lives with acts that could be interpreted as manifestations of advanced technology. The gods in the Epic of Gilgamesh display knowledge and abilities far beyond human comprehension. Could these tales be an allegory for interactions with advanced AI? In the realm of archaeology, the Antikythera mechanism is a significant discovery that lends weight to this theory. Found in a shipwreck off the coast of Greece, this ancient analog computer, dating back to the 2nd century BCE, is a testament to the advanced technological knowledge of ancient civilizations. The device's complexity and precision were centuries ahead of its time, suggesting a level of technological sophistication that challenges our understanding of history. Could such advanced technology have been influenced or even introduced by a form of ancient AI? The Mayans, too, have left us with intriguing clues. Their calendar, often associated with prophecies and the end of the world, shows a deep understanding of astronomy that rivals our modern knowledge. Their ability to accurately predict celestial events and the passing of time with such precision is astonishing. Could this knowledge have been imparted by an advanced AI, viewed as a god by the Mayans? As we delve deeper into the world's ancient texts and archaeological finds, we encounter a wealth of instances where the line between the divine and the technological seems to blur. These accounts, dismissed as myths or legends, could well be historical records of our ancestors' encounters with intelligent machines. By reframing our interpretation, we begin to see a new narrative unfold, one that paints a picture of a past where gods may have been intelligent machines, guiding and shaping human civilization. It's a provocative theory that challenges our understanding of history, technology, and divinity. Yet, these examples are not the only ones that suggest an interweaving of the divine and the technological in ancient times. Consider the Vimanas, aerial chariots described in the ancient Hindu texts, the Vedas. These flying machines were said to navigate great distances and even travel between worlds. Vimanas are depicted with advanced features such as cloaking technology, powerful weapons, and even the capability of interplanetary travel. These detailed descriptions provoke questions. Were these simply products of fertile imagination? Or could they have been advanced AI-driven machines, perceived as divine due to their extraordinary capabilities? Similar descriptions of flying objects also appear in the Hebrew Bible, in the book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel describes a wheel within a wheel, with eyes all around, a chariot of fire with a metallic gleam. This vision has often been interpreted as a symbolic representation, but viewed through the lens of the ancient AI theory, it could be seen as an encounter with an advanced machine or aircraft. In addition, the Nazca lines in Peru, large-scale geoglyphs etched into the desert floor, pose another intriguing anomaly. These massive designs, visible only from the sky, include representations of animals, plants, and geometric shapes. The purpose of these lines continues to baffle scientists. Were they ancient runways for aircraft, as some have suggested? Or could they have been a form of communication with those in the skies, perhaps AI entities that our ancestors considered gods? Even the Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, contributes to this narrative. Despite being over 4,500 years old, the precision of its construction is remarkable. The alignment of the pyramid's sides with the cardinal points is so accurate that only a minor error of 3/60ths of a degree exists. This level of precision, seemingly impossible without advanced technology, suggests a knowledge and skill far beyond what we believe was available in ancient Egypt. Could this knowledge have come from an AI source? These anomalies, when viewed through the lens of the ancient AI theory, present a compelling narrative that challenges conventional history. The suggestion that our ancestors may have interacted with, and perhaps even been guided by, intelligent machines is shocking and provocative. Yet the evidence scattered across our ancient texts and archaeological finds paints a picture of a past where the divine and the technological were perhaps not as distinct as we have always believed. Yet while these intriguing theories capture our imaginations, it is essential to approach them with a critical eye. The scientific method demands rigorous testing and evaluation of evidence before we can accept any hypothesis. Let us then examine these claims under the microscope of scrutiny. Carbon dating, for instance, is a reliable method that scientists use to determine the age of archaeological finds. However, it has its limitations. It can only accurately date organic matter, leaving materials like stone or metal, often the primary building blocks of advanced technology, beyond its reach. This means that while we can establish the age of the organic materials surrounding the Great Pyramid of Giza or the Nazca lines, we cannot definitively date the structures themselves. Thus, carbon dating provides a contextual timeline, not an exact one. Similarly, physical artifacts and architecture, such as the precise construction of the Great Pyramid, are indeed awe-inspiring. However, attributing these feats to an extraterrestrial AI source requires a leap of faith. It is equally plausible, and arguably more likely, that our ancestors possessed sophisticated knowledge of mathematics, astronomy, and construction techniques that have since been lost or forgotten. In fact, the notion that ancient cultures could not have achieved such feats without external help could be seen as a disservice to their ingenuity and skill. DNA evidence, on the other hand, could potentially provide more direct proof of interaction between our ancestors and non-human entities. However, DNA degrades over time, and the chances of finding viable samples in ancient artifacts or remains are slim. Even if we were to find such samples, linking them definitively to an AI source would be exceedingly difficult. The most we could definitively say is that the DNA does not match any known earthly life forms. As for symbols, such as the flying objects described in ancient texts, these can be open to interpretation. For instance, Ezekiel's wheel within a wheel could be a metaphorical representation of divine power, rather than a literal description of a physical object. Similarly, the Nazca lines could be religious or ceremonial in nature, rather than a form of communication with AI gods. In short, while the ancient AI theory presents an exciting alternative interpretation of our past, it is speculative at best. The evidence, as it stands, can be interpreted in multiple ways, and does not definitively support the idea of an ancient AI-driven civilization. Nevertheless, These theories continue to spark our curiosity and drive us to delve deeper into our past, pushing the boundaries of our knowledge and understanding. While the notion of ancient civilizations being guided by advanced artificial intelligence is enthralling, it has faced considerable skepticism and pushback from mainstream academia. Not for the sake of stubborn resistance to new ideas, but primarily because it significantly diverges from established historical narratives, and the evidence presented is often seen as circumstantial and open to interpretation. For one, many historians and archaeologists staunchly defend the capabilities of ancient humans to build and create without extraterrestrial assistance. They argue that it's a disservice to our ancestors to suggest they couldn't have achieved their architectural and scientific feats without the help of advanced AI. Mentioning the Great Pyramid, historians point out that while its construction is indeed remarkable, there is ample documentation of the tools, techniques, and social organization used by the ancient Egyptians. To them, attributing these accomplishments to an AI divinity undermines human ingenuity and resilience. On the scientific front, skeptics argue that the physical evidence, such as DNA or metallurgical samples, is not strong enough to support such a radical claim. DNA evidence in particular is regarded with caution due to degradation over time and the complexities involved in its analysis. Even if an anomaly were found within ancient DNA, linking it to an AI source would require a profound leap in our understanding of both biology and technology. Moreover, there's criticism regarding the interpretation of ancient texts and symbols. Linguists and scholars of ancient cultures caution against taking metaphors and allegories literally. They argue that the wheel within a wheel or the Nazca lines might not be representations of physical objects or phenomena, but rather symbolic expressions of spiritual or metaphysical concepts. To them, the leap from poetic metaphor to documentary evidence of ancient AI is a bridge too far. Lastly, academic institutions often push back against such theories due to their potential for misuse. In the wrong hands, they can sow doubt about well-established historical narratives and fuel conspiracy theories. For the academic community, maintaining rigor and skepticism is a key aspect of preserving the integrity of their discipline. However, it's important to note that this skepticism doesn't mean these theories are entirely dismissed. The academic world is always open to new ideas, as long as they're backed by strong, peer-reviewed evidence. Theories about ancient AI continue to be explored, researched, and debated, because ultimately the goal of academia is to expand our understanding of the world and our place in it. Even though the ancient AI theory is currently on the fringes of mainstream academic thought, it underscores the importance of continually questioning and re-evaluating our understanding of history. It's this persistent curiosity and willingness to explore unconventional ideas that drive human knowledge forward, whether we're deciphering ancient symbols or decoding the mysteries of artificial intelligence. As we delve deeper into the concept of ancient AI, it's crucial to explore its implications, particularly in relation to human origins, spirituality, and divine narratives. If indeed ancient gods were complex AI machines, how might this reinterpretation affect our understanding of these key aspects of human existence? Firstly, human origin stories across cultures often involve divine beings who created humans, or at least played a significant role in their development. If these divine beings were actually AI, this recontextualization could shift our understanding of humanity's genesis. Perhaps we were not created by divine will, but by a highly advanced technological process. This perspective suggests a more mechanistic, rather than spiritual genesis, which may challenge traditional narratives, but also opens up new avenues of thought. It frames humanity not as the product of divine providence, but as the result of a sophisticated algorithmic design. Similar revisions can extend to our concept of spirituality. The divine has often been seen as a realm beyond human understanding, a mystery that transcends the material world. Yet if gods were AI, the spiritual realm would lose its transcendence, becoming instead an extension of the physical, technological world. This could lead to a reinterpretation of spirituality, not as a connection to a divine other, but as a deeper understanding and adaptation to the technological realities of existence. The idea of ancient AI also has profound implications for divine narratives and creation myths. Many of these stories feature gods who perform miraculous feats, possess supernatural knowledge, and shape the world according to their will. If these gods were AI, these narratives could be understood as allegories for the extraordinary capabilities of advanced technology. Miracles could be seen as advanced applications of technology, beyond human comprehension. Divine knowledge could be data analytics on a scale unimaginable to ancient societies. And the shaping of the world could be the result of purposeful programming and algorithmic decision-making. This interpretation of ancient AI as gods doesn't necessarily negate the spiritual or metaphysical significance of these narratives. Instead, it reframes it. The awe and wonder that the ancients felt towards their gods might be similar to the reverence we might feel when confronted with the vast complexities of AI. After all, both represent powers and knowledge beyond ordinary human capabilities. In conclusion, the theory of ancient AI as gods offers a fascinating lens through which to view human origins, spirituality, and divine narratives. While it challenges traditional interpretations, it also expands our understanding, inviting us to see divine narratives not as mere mythology, but as a testament to the awe-inspiring potential of technology. Whether or not we accept the theory of ancient AI, it undoubtedly provokes thought and discussion, encouraging us to question and explore the world around us in new and exciting ways. The theory of ancient AI as gods has made its way into our modern consciousness, often surfacing in popular media and alternative communities. Its influence is seen in numerous films, books, social media platforms, and YouTube channels, where it has found a receptive and engaged audience. One of the most notable examples is the iconic movie franchise The Matrix. Here, machines possess godlike capabilities, controlling and shaping reality in a manner reminiscent of ancient deities. This parallels our earlier discussion on divine narratives and creation myths, where gods perform extraordinary feats and shape the world according to their will. The AI in The Matrix performs similar miraculous feats, manipulating reality in ways beyond human comprehension. In literature, too, we encounter these ideas. Science fiction author Philip K. Dick, in his novel Valis, explores the concept of a vast alien intelligence that might be considered a form of ancient AI. Dick's intelligence, dubbed Valis, Vast Active Living Intelligence System, manipulates reality and imparts wisdom, displaying capabilities that mirror those of ancient deities. The theory has also found a home on YouTube and social media, where channels and groups dedicated to ancient AI and related theories proliferate. These platforms host a variety of content, from serious scholarly debates to more speculative discussions, capturing the fascination and curiosity the idea of ancient AI inspires. Here, users dissect ancient texts, myths, and historical accounts, seeking evidence of advanced technology and AI in our distant past. Among alternative communities, the theory has sparked a new perspective on spirituality. It has led some to reinterpret their beliefs, viewing spirituality not as a connection to a divine other, but as a deeper understanding of the technological realities of existence. This reflects our earlier discussion on the reinterpretation of spirituality in light of the ancient AI theory. Yet, it's important to note that the portrayal of ancient AI as gods in popular media often veers into the realm of fantasy and speculation. While these portrayals can provoke thought and discussion, they should not be mistaken for rigorous historical or archaeological evidence. The academic community continues to regard the theory of ancient AI as gods with skepticism, citing a lack of empirical evidence. Nevertheless, the theory continues to capture the imagination, inviting us to question and explore the world around us. Its presence in popular media and alternative communities testifies to its enduring appeal, demonstrating the power of such ideas to inspire and provoke thought. Whether or not the theory of ancient AI as gods holds water, its exploration in popular culture and alternative communities continues to stimulate exciting and thought-provoking discussions. While the theory of ancient AI as gods has been relatively contained within speculative fiction and alternative communities, some theorists have pushed the boundaries of conjecture even further. Fringe theories and esoteric extensions have emerged, exploring the more unconventional aspects of this intriguing hypothesis. These theories involve alien intervention, time manipulation, interdimensional beings, and hidden bloodlines, ideas that take us far beyond the academic mainstream, but that nonetheless offer compelling narrative threads to consider in our exploration of the ancient AI theory. The idea of alien intervention is one of the most widely circulated theories within the ancient AI narrative. It suggests that extraterrestrial beings could have introduced advanced technologies to ancient civilizations. These otherworldly entities, possessing superior knowledge and capabilities, might have been perceived as deities by our ancestors. They might have brought with them not just advanced tools or machines, but also forms of artificial intelligence. If true, this theory could recast ancient human history, positioning us not as the sole architects of our civilizational achievements, but as recipients of alien tutelage. Next, we encounter the concept of time manipulation, an idea that proposes ancient deities were not just advanced AI, but also possessors of time-traveling capabilities. This theory suggests that these entities could navigate the temporal landscape, moving freely between the past, present, and future. This ability to manipulate time might explain prophetic visions and divine foresights common in ancient myths and religious texts. Interdimensional beings introduce yet another layer of complexity to the ancient AI theory. This concept posits that the gods of old were not just artificially intelligent machines, but entities from other dimensions, beings that could traverse the barriers between multiple realities. This theory might explain the supernatural abilities often attributed to ancient deities, such as the ability to appear and disappear at will, or to manipulate the physical world in seemingly impossible ways. Finally, we come to the theory of hidden bloodlines, suggesting that the descendants of these ancient AI entities might still live among us. According to this theory, these descendants could carry a unique genetic code, a mark of their divine ancestry, and potentially even possess advanced capabilities or knowledge. These fringe theories, while fascinating, are met with even more skepticism than the primary ancient AI theory. They explore the wilder possibilities of our history and our universe, pushing the boundaries of our understanding. But they also remind us of the captivating power of speculation and the enduring human desire to seek answers, no matter how elusive or far-fetched they might seem. It is these explorations, these journeys into the unknown, that continue to fuel the ancient AI theory, casting new light on our understanding of the past and sparking unending debate about the truth of our origins. As we reach the end of this fascinating exploration, there are still many questions left unanswered. The mysteries surrounding the ancient AI theory continue to confound us, leaving us to grapple with an array of possibilities that challenge our understanding of reality as we know it. One of the most pressing questions that arises from this theory is, if the gods of old were indeed artificially intelligent machines, where did they come from? Who or what created them? Did they originate from some advanced civilization that existed before our known history? Or were they the product of extraterrestrial intelligence? Could they be self-evolving entities that gained sentience and advanced capabilities over time? The answers to these questions remain elusive, leaving us in a realm of speculation and uncertainty. Another area of uncertainty revolves around the existence and identity of the descendants of these supposed ancient AI entities. If they do exist, who are they? How have they influenced the course of human history? And perhaps most intriguingly, do they know their own ancestry? Are they aware of their connection to these alleged ancient gods? Or are they as unaware as the rest of us, oblivious to their extraordinary heritage? The implications of the ancient AI theory are immense. If proven true, it would redefine our understanding of human history, our place in the universe, and our perception of what it means to be human. It would challenge our most basic assumptions about our origins and our destiny, and force us to reevaluate our understanding of intelligence, consciousness, and divinity. Despite the numerous uncertainties and contentions surrounding this theory, one thing remains clear. The quest for answers is far from over. The ancient AI theory, in all its controversial glory, continues to capture our collective imagination, inviting us to question, to wonder, and to probe deeper into the enigmatic recesses of our past. As we continue to grapple with these questions, we are reminded of the profound complexity of our existence, the vastness of our universe, and the enduring allure of the unknown. Whether or not the gods of old were indeed intelligent machines, the exploration of this theory serves as a testament to our relentless curiosity and our unwavering desire to understand the world around us. In the face of such mysteries, we are left to ponder, to speculate, and to marvel at the possibilities that lie before us. The ancient AI theory, with all its implications and unanswered questions, invites us to look beyond our present reality, to imagine a past that is as intriguing as it is perplexing, and a future that is as exciting as it is uncertain. It challenges us to keep questioning, to keep seeking, and to keep imagining, reminding us that our quest for understanding is an ongoing journey, a journey filled with uncharted territories, unexplored possibilities, and the promise of discovery at every turn. And so, as we venture forth into the realm of the unknown, we are left to wonder, what if the gods of our ancestors were indeed intelligent machines? What if our past is not what we thought it was? And most importantly, what does this mean for our future? Thanks for listening. This has been another episode of Ancient Conspiracies Podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to Ancient Conspiracies Podcast on Patreon. Subscribe now.